Hi, how are you guys all keeping? And in this video, I am going to be showing you guys a very simple tutorial on Zoho CRM. So basically what this tutorial is going to be a workflow rule. It's going to be for a sales pipeline. And this sales pipeline rule is going to be basically just before you send a proposal or a quote to a potential client. So what's going to happen is when we click this stage, to proposal and price quote stage, we want to create a task for ourselves or to any member in our team where we're going to know, okay, within 3 days, we see this task and we have to create this proposal or this pricing quote to the potential lead. And then what else we're going to create in this workflow rule is, let's say after 7 days of this proposal and price quote being sent, if we haven't moved on to the next stage, which is the negotiation and the review, the potential lead is going to also get a follow-up email reminding them, or just a follow-up email on the actual pricing quote that we have sent them. So it's going to be a very easy workflow rule, and it can be very effective to make sure that we're sending out our price quotation and we're following up on our price and quotations. So let's get into the video. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to our CRM settings and we're going to go over here to workflow rules, and we're going to create a new rule. And this module is going to be a deals module, and we're going to call this YouTube deal. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to YouTube deals, and we're going to execute this workflow rule based on a recorded action. And that action is us moving it to proposal and price quote. So we're going to click over here on create or edit, and we're not going to check this box where it says repeat this workflow whenever a deal is edited. We're going to leave that blank. I'm going to click over on next, and we're going to look for one. I'm going to click on stage is moved to proposal and price quote, and I'm going to click on next. And then here for the instant action is we can create an email notification where this is going to send us an email, or whoever is assigned to do this task is going to send them an email reminder to send out the proposal. We can actually create a task on this deal where we won't receive an email, but it will show us like, let's say the color for sending out proposals is green, so we're going to see a green tag on this account when we go on our CRM. But what I want to do is I want to create a task, because with a task we're going to get 2 in 1. So we're going to be able to see on our actual CRM app that we have a task to complete, and we can also set it to send us an email notification, or send the person whose job it is to send out the proposal an email notification to get the job done. So we're going to click over here on activities, and I'm going to add a task. And this task, we're going to call this send proposal. And then we're going to say, okay, when we're told to send out this email, we're going to give ourselves 3 days max to send out this proposal. And for status, we're going to leave this at not started. And the priority, we're going to leave it as high, because, or even highest if sending out the proposal is the highest priority in your company. And then assigned to, so this is my account, so it's going to say assigned to me. But if you had a team and everyone had their logins put in, then you have a few people to choose from. And then we're going to click on notify assignee and remind the assignee, so I'll know to get reminded. So this is what I mean, we're going to get the email to get reminded as well. And then we're going to click on save and associate, and then we're going to go over here to schedule action. So what this schedule action is going to do is going to follow up with the potential lead. So we're going to click over here on schedule action. So if we hear nothing for them in, let's go over to days. Let's say this is sent 3 days, and if let's say we hear nothing for them in 7 days, and we want to actually send them a reminder email if we haven't heard anything from them in 7 days. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to click over here on next, and underneath this we're going to click on action, and we're going to click over here on email notification. And we don't currently have an email notification template, so what we're going to do is we're going to select the template for this, and we're going to create a template here, cancel, and then we're going to go on blank, and then we're just going to write propose a letter, and then this is the subject that will show up. So we're going to say hello, and then if we want to make it personal, we want to put their name in it, what we could do is we can hold on the hash key, and we can say just looking for their name, not the deal name, contact name. Where is that now? Contact name. So it's going to say hello, contact name, just checking up on, and if we want to put the name of the deal, put hashtag it there, and we can say deal name. So hello name, just checking up on this deal. So I'm just going to write over here, hello, thank you, hello, how are, again, this is just an example, how are you doing, just checking up on that proposal that was sent early, that was sent to you. I don't want to say 7 days ago. Again, this is an example, but let's just say 7 days ago. Hello, just checking on you on the 7 days ago. I hope everything is okay. If there was any issues, just get back to me. Thank you. Again, do not copy this email template. This is very, very rough. It's not a very good one. It's a terrible one, probably. Again, it's just for example purposes. So we're gonna click over here on save, and I'm gonna click on save now. And we're gonna template name. We're gonna leave this at proposal letter, and we're just gonna add that to our file. Pop a template, email template. I'm gonna click on save. Give it a minute to come up here. Refresh to see the changes. There we go, and then we can see our proposal email template, and there is here now. And then we're going to choose the user, so we're going to say add in recipient, and let's just say, now I didn't add in the email to this deal, but their email should be here, but let's just say it's testing123@gmail.com. And I'm going to click over on done, and then we are going to, this is from, so you can choose who you're sending it from. I'm going to send it from that email account, and then we can click on save and associate, name proposal reminder. I didn't even spell that right, but that's fine. Proposal reminder. I'm going to click save and associate. Anyways, we've got that done now, so it's going to send that email notification if nothing happens in 7 days. So now we're going to go and save, and we're going to go back to our deal. Now that we're back on our overview, I'm going to explain how this is going to work. So we're going to go back to where we started, so identify decision makers. So now that we're back over on identify decision makers, so this is how the workflow is going to happen. Now you see here it already has 3 times. That's because I went into proposal and price quotation, but when I click over on it again, you're going to see another one gets added, and I'm going to get a notification on my phone or to my email. So we're going to click over here on proposal and price quotation, because that's the stage we're in right now. So we're going to give it a minute. As you can see, a 4th one has just been added, and in a few seconds I'm going to get a notification to my email, and it's just came through there. So I've got a notification from my email reminding me, because I was assigned to do the task to send out the proposal. And if we go over here to timeline, it's going to give us an upcoming timeline, and this is 7 days ahead of when I just moved it to send proposal. So on the 9th of October, if I don't move over to, or not, yeah, if I don't move over to the next stage, meaning that the potential client hasn't got back to me, what's going to happen is they're going to receive that email follow-up that we made. But let's say they do get back to me before then. So we're on the negotiation and the review stage. So if we go over to timeline, there is going to be no upcoming event that's going to happen, because there's going to be no reason for them to receive this email anymore, because we're already in the negotiation stage and they've seen it, so there is no need to follow up. So guys, that's a very, very simple and very effective workflow that you could use for your Zoho CRM to make sure that your proposals are again managed properly, and also you're on top of your follow-up game.